Okay, if you didn't watch part 1, you might want to go watch it, where we're solving quadratic equations with factoring. So let's say I have something, this is number 5, x squared minus 12x plus 27 equals 0. And if you remember, what we were doing earlier is we had two binomials that we set equal to 0. So we need to factor this trinomial. X squared is x times x. 27, if I do 9 times 3, this is positive, this is negative. A negative and a negative is a positive. 9, 10, 11, 12. I do get that middle term. And so once again, I set this term equal to 0, or this term equal to 0, and I get x equals 3, or x equals 9. If I have 4x squared minus 1 equals 0, there's actually a couple of ways you could do this. This is the difference of squares. Or if you didn't recognize that and you just started working this and moved the 1 to the other side, then you divide both sides by 4. Remember, when you square root, you do the plus or minus. And in this case, the square root of the top 1 would just be 1. The square root of the bottom would be 2. So this would be negative 1/2 and positive 1/2. If I have 4x squared minus 21x minus 18 equals 0, this is really practicing your factoring skills. So a lot of times when I do these, I do the guess and check. So I do 4x and x because I know that will give me x squared. And then what I'm looking at is how to get this 21 in the middle when I multiply two values to get 18. So I tried 3 and 6 because that's going to give me 24, and then minus 3 would give me that 21. Notice that the last term is negative, but the middle term is negative, which means your larger value, your negative 24, needs to be negative, so that would be negative. And now from here, I just set both of my factors equal to 0, or x minus 6 equals 0, so I get 4x equals negative 3. X equals negative 3/4, and this one's a little easier. X equals 6.